Greetings to the leader of my Crusader host.
I'm usually standing on this side. Alright, I guess I can defer to Galfrey.
I received regular reports about the course of your activities, and I wish to take a moment to publicly thank you, Knight Commander. Your victories as a military commander are undeniable and will not be forgotten.
Thank you.
It was my pleasure to work on this matter with you, Commander. We will discuss future plans and military objectives later. Now, for the main purpose of my visit. The Hand of the Inheritor summoned me here. He believes that you will require my help when you attack the Midnight Fane. A Demon Lord temple virtually on top of a Crusader stronghold. No one could have predicted it. The sooner we bring it down, the better.
Ah, yes. But there's time to reminisce a little bit, isn't there? First of all, I should return... No. Sorry, wrong thing. I should return this to you. It belongs to you. Or at least it should belong to you. The Covenant of the Inheritor.
Let the Covenant's restoration into my hands be a good omen for this war. I thank you. I shall ask the priests to offer prayers for you, that Iomedae may send you strength and fortitude in the coming battles.
Okay, well, shall we reminisce? What moments stand out for you?
Oh, I remember the march all right, and your angry rebuke that prompted me to join it. Your city has been under siege for 70 years. You are the queen. It is your duty to show the defenders that they have not been forgotten. Your words were harsh, but fair. My memory of the valiant Staunton Vane as he came out to meet us after 70 years of endless fighting will remain with me forever.
Sure, that's exactly what happened, Queen. But she doesn't seem to know that, so I don't think I should tell her that I changed the past to make that happen. Or should I let her know what happened? No, I'll let it be. I just wanted to reminisce about our triumph.
Our triumph. Yes. The culmination of so much toil. When all in Dresden raised their cups to toast the victory. When hundreds of voices joined together to praise Iomedae. I shall admit that I struggled to stave off tears. I cannot imagine how we would have coped if Dresden had fallen. It has been a beacon of hope and a symbol of resilience for all these years. We learned how to send supplies and weapons there by magical means. But there was never enough. Warden Staunton never once complained. He thanked me for everything with such sincerity. It was painful to read his words. I knew that I should have done more for him. I should have driven the demons away from Dresden once and for all. And now it's like a great weight has been lifted from me. I paid my debt to the most loyal Crusader of all.
Okay, that's good. Let's see. How's Mendev?
Calm. And by that I mean like the calm before the storm. We fended off an attack on Rosian, and since then, aside from a few skirmishes on the frontier, we have seen neither hide nor hair of any demons. There is good news as well. Word of the Fifth Crusade's victories is spreading far and wide, inspiring new volunteers to join our ranks. The Church of Iomedae has received a record number of donations, which are now being used to keep your forces fed and armed. We are growing stronger, and we have to believe that this newfound strength will be enough to win this war.
Well, that's good to know. our army is pretty big at this point in time. So, I guess you're just the hand calls, I guess, and you come. I guess that makes sense.
Of course. We defended Dresden. This is a significant achievement for the Fifth Crusade. It was the moment when we proved that we could win. But we must take the next step. We must capture a valuable asset of the enemy. The Fane is the ideal target, because it will allow us to eliminate the threat hanging over Dresden and destroy a key outpost of the Abyssal armies in one foul swoop. That is why I am here, and why I shall be going on the attack with you.
Wow, alright. Unfortunately, I don't think we can solve the real source of the problem at this point in time. There's a rift down there which we can't get rid of here, according to this book that I'm not giving you. What will your presence add to the assault on the Fane?
I don't wish to boast, Commander, but on my own I'm worth as much as a whole troop. Besides, I feel that I am needed here, and my blade has sat in its scabbard long enough.
Okay. Would you like to join my council meetings? Okay. I think we're ready, but I at least want to check our leadership. So give me a moment.
Give me a sign when you are ready.
Okay. She doesn't care that Milaz is standing right here. That's good to know. Let's check our leadership. Yep, we're still 4,000 short. I think we've been gaining leadership experience by defeating the mobile demon armies. And I don't know if I can wait around for another one just to get leadership up to 5. I kind of want to, because of course I also want to see what this is. So we're going to wait at least a day. This is the second improvement of the altar of the first retriever. And the first one we were able to make a shirt, which is, you know, something we might be able to actually use. So I'm going to wait around for at least one day. I'm not going to start any more water elemental creation things. They don't seem to be giving us any leadership points. I've chosen not to do any of Xanthir's experiments. There are no demon armies on the map. So I shall pause to sell some loot and things like that, and then I think I'll take you on a little jaunt across the countryside like I've been doing for so long, so recently. I'll be back. So, the waiting game continues, but not for that long, I suppose. Let's go over some of these. Some of these were from Aeon choices, some of these were from general events. I know at least one of these I skipped and didn't get included in the clip show. Wealth brings strength. So if we actually keep finances in our treasury, it helps. Past inspection, that was from an event, and I showed things as they were. For 30 days. Oh, wait, no, by 30. Permanent. Okay. Demonstration of loyalty. I don't really remember what that's from. This one I remember. somebody, like some old druid or something like that, came to do some help, and I took an evil choice to help out with both materials and spells or something like that, and it gave me plus 1% bonus to maximum hit points. Other things were plus 2%. I don't know. It was just weird. Maybe that was this one. Infirmary size increases by 5% per level of this feat. Okay. So, a couple things I've tried. I've gone back to Ivory Sanctum to see if Paper Muncher was still there. He was still there. It's been weeks. Still hadn't finished that stew pot, wherever it was. I went back to the Unnameless Ruins, and yeah, if we only have 2 of the masks, and putting them in all sorts of different places, it doesn't matter. We need all 4 before we can do anything. I've been just going around to various places collecting loot and coming back, like loot that we left behind. So that's what I'm gonna do right now. I think there's probably some good loot way over at Blackwater, but that's kind of far away. Anything's closer where there might be some good loot that I haven't already been to? Oh, let's just start heading this way. Okay, we'll rest here. Ooh. Crusade management. Aha! That's one of the things I was waiting for. Yeah, sure, Zonkanthon, probably better than Lamashtu. We're not going to pray to the Abyss either. We're going to pray to Zonkanthon, brother of Shaylin. Oh, that's another thing I've tested. I tested Elemental Body 2 on Woljif, and yeah, when he's in Elemental Body form, he can no longer use his daggers and can no longer cast spells. Oh, okay. -5 to mobility. Electricity resistance. With bad things for us. Alright, so it's getting sold. Oh well. I was hoping that would be worth something. And now we need to start another. Let's work on the Faultless Daybreak. Okay. Leadership has not budged. I'm gonna try to make it far out just to get some loot, and we'll come back. So, let's go ahead and camp. I don't need this. Let's rest.
Now I will try to determine the best strategy for extinguishing a tent on fire, where the attempt must be made from inside the burning tent.
Hey, don't even think of it. It's not only dangerous for you, it's dangerous for the rest of us. Don't you remember that I asked you not to conduct any more experiments involving fire in our possessions? No, of course you don't.
Continue. Okay. Let's keep making our way this way. There probably isn't anything in Grimwood. I've already been to the Hell Knights outpost, I think. I'll stop there again, just in case. We can teleport again. Oh, I don't have Rachel with me to even enter it. So maybe I haven't been here. Aha! Let's fight this. Come on out, wherever you are. Usually they're closer. There we go. So one thing you might notice in this combat is Lan doing more damage.
Meditate on your mistakes. It might make you feel better. We won't fall here. I swear it.
You know, if he's able to actually shoot at anything. Aha!
You've crossed the wrong
I should have done this.
mongrel.
But you'll see 2d6 holy speed composite short bow +3. I finally forked over the 70,000 and bought that from Lan. Another thing you might see is this thing, the Stormlord's Resolve. So, even though she doesn't get the spells that are offered by those bracers because she's not a spontaneous caster, she can turn all her spells into electricity using it. I've already tested that. So when we gain Mythic rank 5, she will be taking abundant or ascendant element electricity.
Let's hear you cry.
Alright, who's next? Abyssal Hunters? You shouldn't have made yourself seen.
You won't survive me.
Okay. That's a bow for us. And a chain shirt. And now we gotta find the exit. Or an exit. Cancel. Fight! Alright, let's put up
I will
our
lend you my aid.
bull strength. Does he have bull strength prepared, or is that the menu? Alright. This is just for carrying capacity. Alright. Hello.
Run them through.
Are we in trouble yet?
None shall escape. Drown in blood.
I guess the votaries are not incorporeal, just the shadow demons themselves. So I don't think incorporeal things have blood. She actually needs to stay within 10 feet of people so that our stuff counts as good aligned. Hey, hello.
Out of my way.
charging land like that? Come on.
Die!
Begone, fiend! Endure this!
Equipment. Alright, before I forget, Nenio no longer needs a third. Sorry, Soziel no longer needs. Oh, I already got rid of it. Because Ember is now wearing a +4 charisma hat that also does a little something else, which I don't remember. But she no longer needs a Eagle Splendor. Continue. We're marching ourselves into the ground. Okay, there's the pause. Thank you. Alright, can't quite take all of that. Here, let's do that anyway. I didn't think it'd let us go out to the world map like that. Let's teleport back to Dresden. And sell this ill-gotten loot. So, yeah, I think next episode I'm going to start the assault on the Midnight Fane, which will likely mean that I fail the Middle Ground quest. And there's even a Steam achievement associated with that. But I don't know for sure. Maybe starting the assault on the Midnight Fane will not do that. The thing is, I know that the Midnight Fane is where the next optional, core plus encounter is, namely, oh, it's like the one I hear about the most. That causes a lot of people to complain about Playful Darkness. That's it. Okay. There we go. Okay, so I will leave this episode here so I can prepare spells and rest. And then next time we will talk to Galfrey and start the assault. Upon further consideration, I have changed my mind. There really isn't a good reason for Tamari to withhold the Lexicon of Paradox from Queen Galfrey. Although Tamari kind of agrees with Regil that it's probably better that this information doesn't exist, to try to limit its spread as much as possible, that's really a decision more for Galfrey. Plus, it could directly influence the plan regarding the assault. Because, let's look at that item again. Right here. Nope. Right here. So there's a whole bunch of rifts. Five have been identified. Most significant one near the Threshold Fortress. Second is the Maiming of Eyes. Third is the Gate of Midnight, hidden in the Midnight Fane. Plus the Harrowing, which leads to her personal lab, which I don't know. That might be the same rift that we already know about. The one that put the abandoned building to Aurelia's lab. And then the fifth, the Blood of Pelura, located near the Sarkorian Shrine. However, somewhere in here, yeah, the wound cannot be closed using ordinary... No. Yeah, okay, right here. Closing these rifts separately is impossible. They will disappear only when the source is uprooted, the main rift. That which some people call the last threshold. So, this could affect the plan regarding removing the seal and going to the Midnight Fane. Alright, let's go give this thing to Galfrey.
Well, are you ready?
Well, I withheld some information from you and went on a little trip. Had some time to reflect and decided I should give this to you.
Oh my. This could prove very important. Even the merest hint of how to close the world wound will be useful to us. I will task my finest court magers to study this text.
Okay, if you think that's what's best, then you're probably right on there, because we need some insight as to what to do to close them. Alright, let me go check.
Give me a sign when you are ready.
Crusade management. I doubt that affected anything. Apparently we have a new event. I wasn't aware of that. Leadership is still 4,000 short. Maybe this event will solve that. Really? Problem with cats? Quartermasters are against it. I don't care. They can deal without their cats. Ask the cult of Bastet for help? That seems interesting. That's interesting enough that I might even take it after I see what it does. But I'm probably just going to get rid of the cats. Oh, deducts leadership. No, we can't deduct leadership. That will be enough. We have a reason to delay. Alright, so this episode will be our rank up for leadership as well. The show continues. However, the decree won't happen until the next day. So, let's rest on that. And, you know, since Queen Galfrey is right here, and my personal bedroom is right there, let's go see Count Arende. So what this does, this effectively gives you a full night's rest for just 4 hours, as long as you are willing to not do any alchemy or scroll scribing. Alright. So we still need to wait a few hours before the decree should become available. But let's go see what Galfrey thinks.
Well, are you ready?
Oh, you're just gonna pretend you didn't see that? Okay, that's fine. I need a
Give
little
me
more time
sign
to
when you are
prepare.
ready.
Hi, Darren. Do you have anything to say? Oh, you're already gone? Wow, he snuck out when I wasn't looking. Alright. Area exit. So we need to wait 2 days. Because in a couple hours, the decree will become available. But then it won't finish until the day after that. So, where to? I should have taken Regil with me. Here, I'll cut this part out and I'll take Regil with me. There's the new decree. We finally have enough. Issue. And now we need to kill another 24 hours. Enter. Exit. Oh, I guess I didn't leave anything there. Alright. Let's walk the long way back. I don't care that you're tired. Well, I guess we need to take care of that before we do anything. I did put a citadel into there, which means it has longer before it falls. Okay, fine. Fall in 7 days instead of 5 days. Alright, let's go to it. Yay! And now we can go and do some water elementals creation. Cost 77 energy points, but it improves our military score a little bit, I think. Alright. Hello, Captain Harmattan? This really is annoying. I think this is some sort of bug that all these auras don't disappear. The wary? Come on. This seems bothersome. I don't like your idea already. I'm with Regil on this. I mean, it might be harsh, but... Alright. Didn't we take care of these guys? Uh-oh. Perception check. Can we just execute all our officers? Oh, I thought maybe, Rochelet would be our best perception. Alright. Sela, what'd you say again? Yeah. The wary is the officers, though. Regil. Yeah, that's true. How do you counter that? You said something about giving them free drinks? Captain? I'm not liking any of these yet, and I remember not liking your plan either. It sounded bothersome. But what was it again? Fine. That is true, Regil, but this is a serious problem. Surest way to destroy my authority. Alright. Ugh. I mean, there has to be consequences. People have to know that. I think I'm going to go with Regil. And this is probably going to hurt something, but I think all of these are going to hurt something. Alright. Oh, these are unlocking buildings? Okay. Okay. There's our achievement. And the middle game is done. Finally. Okay, let's go take care of that miscellaneous demon army. I'll catch you there. Second demon arrived and is threatening Gloomy Gorge. I went into Gloomy Gorge, sold the shelter, and started building a citadel, which is the building that extends the amount of time that it can withstand a siege. Anyway, so I'm sending my backup general against what's the higher strength demon army, but let's see what happens. Start with the flare, and then we gotta start working on these cultists. Thanks. Alright, well. We're definitely gonna do this. We're gonna do this. Ugh. Unfortunately, the barbarians go before my champions. This did not work well. So let's see what we can do. Oh, my paladins can just crunch them. Okay, that solves that. That won't get the... That didn't get the barbarians, but oh well. need to do some things. Probably here. Why can't I cure the paladins? Are they uninjured? Oh. You used to give a tooltip as to how many would be restored. This isn't good. So I don't know who's taking the most damage. Probably the paladins. I need some curing. Defend. There we go. And that's a level easily. What a bloated episode this has become. Burning liquid? Power times power plus 5 times 2d6. And it's directly on a creature. Alright. Do I have anything that affects either traps or sieges? Doesn't look like it. Things that are immune to fire, this hurts. I mean, this doesn't do anything. Oh, and this is one of those where you have to guess to make them walk over it, which I haven't figured out. So I'm going to take this one. Alright, on to the first demon armor that we were trying to get to. Let's go. I suppose technically I should have done that one, but not that it matters. Not a level yet, although getting pretty close. Thus, finally ends this episode. Let's save this game and sign out. Sayonara.